and welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton, and today you are going to hear about a wide-ranging and fun festival that Galen Knoyton has planned. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me. Good to be back here.
You know, I remember when you used to have small little events. You were introducing people to Obamacare and trying to help them figure out what would work for them. And now you're filling parks and taking over the street and having bands. I mean, you have really grown.
Yes, you know, this is another avenue for us to highlight the importance of healthcare in a fun way.
In a very fun way.
With Juneteenth coming up, June is Men's Health Awareness Month. You know, so this gives us the opportunity to screen men on prostate blood draw.
Let's get that right out in front.
Yes, get out front. A blood draw. We'll give away gift certificates for that. And then we'll have all kinds of other health screenings there as well for everyone, you know, blood pressure checks and all of that. But also talk about health insurance. And then we have vendors, food trucks, and all of that. And then fabulous entertainment.
I just think this is amazing. And the way you've wrapped in Juneteenth and African American heritage and dancers or drummers, like, you're going to have fun.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, because of the fact of all the social determinants of health that especially the African Americans face, or people in the black and brown community face, events like this brings them out. They're able to bring the family. It's a free event. They're able to see community resources that might be able to help them. Healthcare resources, Centera and Bon Secours will be there. Riverside will be there as well, and Southeastern Virginia Health System will be there, and we'll have a ton of community resources that will be there. We'll have a kids' corners, so I'm excited about that too.
I think that's nice too, because you can get parents and grandparents coming out to bring the kids. And, you know, maybe they work, maybe they don't have a regular doctor, maybe it's just hard to get to the doctor. You can do, blood pressure screenings.
Yeah.
Things like that are so important for people to stop and do, and we don't.
It's important to know your numbers. If you know what your numbers are, if you know your cholesterol, your blood pressure, if you know all of these things, early detection of any disease is good. Early detection, and the earlier you find out, the better it'll be, and curing it. And so we want to highlight the importance of making sure that you get your physical every year, because it's included in your insurance, even Medicaid.
Right.
Medicaid has been expanded. No one should be without insurance at all. And right now, when they're in the renewal phase, everybody should be paying attention, because for 3 years, they didn't have to renew during COVID.
Right.
Medicaid. So now everyone needs to be paying attention so they can renew their Medicaid. But we'll have people there to help them through all of those phases. Virginia Insurance Marketplace will be there, which is the healthcare.gov, because we're a state-run insurance now.
Yeah, we are. That's Virginia, so different.
Yeah, but it's still healthcare.gov.
Yeah.
It still mirrors that. But, you know, Juneteenth, you know, also you talk about our heritage, you know, and it talks about the importance of, you know, knowing that, you know, after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, African slaves didn't know in certain areas, they didn't know they were free. You know, and we have the Emancipation Oak right down the street, you know, at Hampton University, you know, where...
That was the first place in the South that proclamation was read.
Exactly. And so, you know, it's really important that everyone come out, and everyone is invited, you know. And look, we're celebrating fathers. We are celebrating fathers and all families.
Yeah, and that's such a good tie-in, too. You know, it's just... everything's going on.
Yes, everything is going on, and we're going to have fabulous food trucks out there. And like I said, when retail vendors will be out there as well, too. We're going to have Dr. Davison from First Baptist Church, Hampton, will be there to just kick off us with worship service at noon. And then we'll have gospel groups performing, and then we'll roll into the day group, the day camp, which they will have African drummers and dancers, and then we'll have Beauty for Ashes Contemporary Dance Studio will be there.
David Riddick.
Yes, David Riddick is awesome. And then we will have the Juneteenth Jam Jazz Explosion. And we got Just Cuz Band, which, consists of like Joey Pegram, Greg Termite Rich, and Carlton, and so many others. And then they're going to feature Brian Penner on saxophone, Gina Payne on violin, Carla Crump, who's a vocalist,
She
fabulous.
is, yeah.
And then we'll have Bobby Blackhat, the blues.
He is so good, and he can collaborate. He will work with a combo because he can riff. He's really versatile.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. And then after that, we'll have awards. We're gonna give Hampton City School Board an award because they have weathered the storm. And taking our kids to a new height on so many different levels.
That's amazing.
And so we weather the storm with the climate of times and everything else. They have made sure that our kids was always put up front, and also the teachers and staff and everything. So we think that they need to have an award. Of course, we have a fabulous superintendent anyway. So with Dr. Haynes, and then. We're going to give Bilal Muhammad over in Norfolk, who does a lot of the gang violence prevention. He does different events for that. And so we have a plethora of folks that we're going to be giving awards to. Dr. Keith Newby will get an award, too. So, and then after
his wife gets all the attention sometimes, but he is really good. I have
one
heard
of the
him
best
on the
cardiologists
radio.
in the area.
But he also explains things so people can understand it. Sometimes you talk to a doctor, especially a specialist, and it's all going over your head. And
Yes.
he can bring things to a level that you learn and you understand.
That's exactly
what you
right.
need.
You need it. And he does it, like you said, he does it in plain English, and you can understand that. So he's going to be there as well. But we're going to have the Unifics. The legendary Unifics. They're from
know who
Newport
that
News.
is.
Oh, they have.
See, they're Newport News, not Hampton. I only know Hampton.
No, you would know this because they had a song out a long time ago, but they're very, very well known.
Oh,
They're on
okay.
the same level of like the Delphonics, the Dells,
Oh, okay,
all of that. They're
gotcha.
on that level. They're fabulous. And then after that, we have a DC go-go group, all female, Belladonna. And they are wonderful. And it's very high beat. They play some old school music with go-go sound.
Oh, how fun.
Oh, they are so
How many
energy.
hours does this run?
12 to 7.
12 to 7.
Mhm,
Okay.
12 to 7.
And you have a new location. You're usually in Darling Stadium, but this year
We have
there's
Millpoint
construction.
Park. Yes,
so you're at
construction. Yeah, they're
Millpoint Park
renovating it. We have
and
Millpoint
Eaton
Park.
Street. You're going to take up part of the street too.
We're going to have that, so everyone bring your long chairs out and
You get
sit down
some
and enjoy
shade.
yourself.
That's one of the advantages of being in Millpoint. You won't be in the sun the whole time.
That's exactly right. We won't be in the sun the whole time. We've gotten a great response from everything that we're doing, and we want the whole family just to come out and relax and enjoy themselves and take advantage of all of the health and community resources that will be there.
Your work in health has changed so much from the very beginning of Obamacare, and then helping people pick a Medicare plan is
Medicaid.
hard. Medicaid has been, the expansion of that. This is, I know, a wild stat, but how many people do you think have gotten insurance through your events, no matter whether it's government insurance or something else?
Right, so we have a navigator and then we 2 trusted insurance agents, and then we also educate people on the importance of having insurance and how to navigate online if they want to go online and do it at healthcare. Well, now it's not. It's Virginia Insurance Management Plan, or you go to coverva.org. You can go to either one of them. But probably we've been around since 2013, so we have educated and enrolled, and I combine the 2 together because when you educate them, they either go online.
Yeah.
Probably over 30,000 people. And then it was very unique for us to do that because early on we didn't have Medicaid expanded. So when people fell into the gap, we were able to tell them in a nonpartisan way why it was important to vote.
Right.
Excuse me. And that's what we did.
So think of that, people's lives who are either their quality is improved or, their lives were lengthened because of having health care. And then you've been doing all the screenings. How many people may have found out early and in time for intervention?
Well, we have had people come up to us and say, "You saved my life." You know, I need to get insurance because I have to have surgery next month. And if I don't have the surgery, I will not live.
Yeah.
You know, people have been able to go to the doctor and get their mammograms, colonoscopy, their physicals. And
That couldn't before.
couldn't before.
You've made a huge difference, Gayleen.
Keep trying.
Last 10, 11 years.
Yeah, 11 years.
And
We're
you're still
to 11.
going.
We're going to keep going until we can, you know, and pass the baton. But we try to educate, you know, everyone so they can educate others.
Right.
You know, because the premise to this, everything that we do is insurance. Is to make sure you have that insurance.
Yep.
Because you can't do anything if you're not healthy.
Yeah, you can't.
You know, you can't do anything if you're not healthy. And so that's why it's so important that we make sure that we spread the word of good health.
You're
that you
spreading the
have.
word all day that day on Sunday, June 16th. You got church, you got Father's Day,
Right.
you got fun, you got food trucks. It'll be a great day.
Excuse me. Yeah, it will be.
All right. Well, thank you for coming and tell us about it. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. I hope to see you at Juneteenth Celebrate Healthcare, Father's Day, Church Worship Service, Food Truck Party Day. Have a great time.